In June 2014, the Ugandan government implemented a restructuring of the National Agricultural Extension System to address previous shortcomings in extension services. Unfortunately, the limited capabilities of agriculture extension and advisory service still have 68% of agricultural households being trapped in subsistence production, detached from the monetary economy. This situation hampers their access to vital knowledge, technology, and innovations. The country director of Sasakawa Africa is optimistic that addressing this overlooked aspect will lead to significant enhancements in agricultural productivity and the adoption of sustainable farming practices.
Issues evolve over time. As Sasakawa, we are evolving. And clearly you can, like the team has highlighted, we have reviewed our strategy and started to highlight some of the new areas that we believe can make a difference in the next 3 years. It could be in the next 3 years or beyond, but we're starting the journey that tries to address some of the, binding constraints, challenges that you still believe exist. And Sasakawa can't tell you that we were here to actually solve all the problems, otherwise then we'll become irrelevant. Neither does the government tell you that. Neither anybody who is here, neither you are sitting there will say you will address all the challenges. They evolve and they manifest in different forms. And therefore there is call for a new strategic focus. That strategic focus, for example, we've highlighted one of the pillars, that regenerative agriculture is critical. That going back to the basics of understanding why is it that we believe soil, is relevant for us to rethink the way we handle our soil. Why is it that it's necessary to go back and appreciate that there is a need to blend our indigenous practices with the new practices that we have adopted? What is the missing link there? What do we need to make sure that we bridge, that we will address the challenges of soil? The soil health continues to be a burden to everybody. And you know that the population is growing and growing every day. So with the land fragmentation happening, that means we're planting over and over without replenishing the nutrients.
So the partners also help us to bring on board what are those technologies that are going to promote some of the innovations that we have as Sasakawa. And a point in case, we mentioned the partnerships we have with, for instance, the Harvest Plus. If you've heard about Harvest Plus, they modify the food so we get to eat the biofortified food, which is enriched with certain elements of nutrients.
Smallholder horticulture and enhancement approach. This approach basically is grow to sell, not grow and sell. That means all what we are telling our farmers to grow, we have already opened the market. For example, take an example of maize. We already have working MOUs with the grain pulse. They are asking for all the maize that we have with East African millers. So quite a number of them have opened. If you go to other enterprises like soya, like beans, we have MOUs. Sorghum breweries is taking all the sorghum. We have got Maganjo millers taking all the brown sorghum we have. So we have opened the market.
Amid this economic uncertainty, low-income communities in Uganda face increasing challenges in securing adequate food. A recent report by Food and Agriculture Organization and other UN agencies revealed a global increase in hunger, affecting between 702 million and 828 million individuals in 2021. This is compared to 2020, an additional 46 million people experienced hunger. Captive building, particularly for smallholder farmers, plays a crucial role in achieving goals such as improved productivity per unit area. There are lots of buyers for the maize, but there are also inconsistencies in the measurement. And so they are robbing us of all our profits. Through close engagement with farmers within the system, it becomes evident that their financial challenges extend beyond limited funding. The issue lies in the mismanagement or wasteful utilization of their profits. One important suggestion to highlight is that both government and the development partners should strive to actualize the Maputo Declaration, which calls for a minimum annual budget allocation of 10% to agriculture. Lunana Habwe, Smart 24 TV, Business Today.